That's a mighty good word, party folk. It's your mile high priest. I'm up about a mile high, if not at a mile high, but I'm not sure who's counting these days. Y'all, what's good? Happy full moon in Leo. The moon just hit apex as I hit record. So I'm a little bit jittery with all the energy. I've been off for a few days. I've been getting a lot of sleep, so I feel very out of it, but here I am. I have a Moonology 3-card spread that I'd like to do for you guys, and I have the Wild Unknown Alchemy deck that I want to pull a few cards from. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you all for the likes, for the comments, for all the good vibes. I am very grateful for you, as always, very appreciative. I am the Mile High Priest. We might as well kick into it, right? Well, we are at the 5-degree mark of Aquarius. So the sun is opposing the moon at that 5-degree mark. There's a lot of looking at how far you've come, maybe in a relative scope, like looking at someone more defined than you and comparing or relating to that. It's more about humility and honoring your path and realizing where you want to go, as far as, do you want to, let's say, in that example, do you want to accomplish what that person that you're comparing yourself to has accomplished, or are you on a different path? Are there variations between your path and their path that actually can combine to work together, or is there a way to honor both paths separately, together, more so in a more so in a contributing way. Y'all, what's good? We should just get into it, right? Magicians, high priests, high priestesses, kings and queens. This is your highest royal, most honorable core. I am your ecstatic and effervescent and fleeting, ever so funny looking gesture with your mercurial messages for your divine inspiration, your spiritual exaltation, and your human evolution. Okay, yeah, we should just grab some of these alchemy cards. Thank you so much, Goddess Isis, Sun God. Oh, this message here is for the collective, wow, we have vitriol. Yeah, this is very significant to the Leo archetype, in that you do, yes, it pertains to iron, pertains to what we were discussing earlier, which is how can you direct your energy instead of being in spite of others? How can you direct your will, your energy to get to where you want to go? And you may be in a moment of, there could be this moment of wanting or desire to cut people out or cut someone out. The Leo full moon cutoff game is strong. It's not leading with pride and not being too doled out. It's honoring that middle line. How can you be your most awesome self without this overt spilling of your cup, of yourself, right? This is really interesting. So the Virgin's milk is looking at things like that, like where are you taking the naive route? Where are you too naive? Where are you too ill-concerned or non-concerned? Where should you put your concern on, and what should you be more attentive to as you realign, as you adjust your path, as you continue to go down the path. And 3 cards came out. I have iron, a reddish, brackish metal. I have yellowing, which just means you're coming out of that naive space, right? You're coming out of being too fixed, too hardened, too sort of uncontained, but in that alignment, in that format of being aligned with your path. You were just kind of, it gives me that zigzag. You're coming out of the zigzag and you're focusing, you're learning, or you're realizing where to pour or put your attention to. Y'all, what's good? The moon is also opposite of Pluto because Pluto's in Aquarius. The moon is also squaring Uranus, which is currently about to station direct in Taurus. So it's a very crossing the bridge from one arena, one place, one mode of being and belief to another one, right? It's like pushing through. So yes, movement, right? Like actual, all that potential energy that you've been storing is now kinetic and is now moving. You're moving away from sensitivity and from overly relying on naivety and innocence to deter you from where you want to go. Okay, where you want to go is to continue to create and continue to go down your path, right? Like that's the main message of the full moon in Leo as far as the alchemy cards are concerned. And I want to read this one, so I hope to remember. This is spirit guiding you, right? Like, can you contain all that you are? You are a force. Thank you so much, Goddess Isis. Thank you so much to Sun God Ra. Thank you so much, Mercury, for these clear divine messages. Yeah, you know, it really is about confidence, I believe, for you. It's not so much speaking your truth at every moment. It's more so delivering your truth with confidence, okay? There's a need for confidence. There's a desire coming from you, from your soul, from your subconscious, right? Like you worked on all of this. You worked to get to this point. And so now it's not so much speaking the truth. It's not so much telling everyone the truth. It's not so much promoting yourself through speech. It's not so much promoting yourself by your word. It's like taking the action to get to where you want. And that's where this moon points to me for the collective is the confidence necessary. And it does seem to be like a block. Like someone does block your vision or something blocks your vision, and that's what can be removed if you would like to. Maybe there's a stuck. Thank you so much. To our spirit guides of the highest light, angels, archangels, ancient wise ancestors. What is the main message that the Leo full moon has? What needs to be released and forgiven during this full moon in Leo? honoring what can help the collective to release and forgive? Okay, thank you so much. Okay. All right, yes. So like there's a lot of blocking in your vision, like someone or something is not honoring your path and is you are kind of it's like you're being told to stay put, stay where you are. You are not to go out of this realm. You are not to leave. And I believe that this is like a limiting, self-limiting belief that you may have, where you block your own perception of how far you can go, how far you can take yourself. It seems very aligned with work. Because I have the new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. Okay, so again, it's more about honoring your creative power, your creative. So the thing that I get is that you do hold a lot of intelligence and wisdom, and now it's honoring that you hold that much truth and wisdom so that you can be confident and that you can lead with that. Something is blocking that, and it may be like a family member. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So it may be someone is like, the different storylines that I'm getting is there is a there's either a family member in the way of you honoring your work, and maybe you want to make a shift in your work and you want to declare a more refined path. But there's like a family member or a partner of some sort, like a romantic, like someone in the family, right? Like, or it could be a romantic partner. Someone is kind of causing you to take on too much weight as far as in the mind. So too much to do and too much in support of others rather than in support of yourself. So it's like coming home after work and then having more work. So the inability to perform on your passion project. So it's like I get someone that is very passionate and wants to come home after work to work on something else, like body care, health, or you have a product where you're developing like a more holistic health product or a health approach or program that you want to get out to help. But there's that moment when you get home, or like there's a block when you get home. Yes, there's like someone or something blocking you and your creative path. It can be resolved. But it is more having confidence in you speaking up, and having faith, right? Going from this is your problem, the belief in the impossible is your problem. I know how awkward is that. But then this is what you're not really tending to, is that faith in your dreams. So it's like someone is blocking your faith and your belief with the virgin's milk, and believe in the impossible, in the challenge. But then faith in what you are not tending to and what you don't see, and what you don't pertain to is so all those cards are pointing to me like, yeah, you do have you do have a different vision than the one you're working on right now, and you can take on both like at the same time, but it's like something is blocking you. And like I said, it is the bridge, so it could be that you want to change from one project to another. Again, there's that block, or someone has made you believe that your creative urges are not to be, don't tend to them, like don't tend to your creativity, which this is telling me, yes, can you tend to that? Can you have confidence? Can you speak up? Can you, or it could just be simply a mindset, your mindset. And being too stuck, too rigid, and not moving. Okay, not actually taking on the project. Thank you so much. Goddess Ice. Order in the collective court, right? Yeah. I come back like kind of choppy, and then I really like get into it. Oh, it's 11:11. Someone is texting me. Yeah. Okay. So I have the 8 of Cups. Thank you so much. To our archangels, angels of the highest light, spirit guides of the highest light, full and ancient ancestors. Okay, this card wanted to come out. Knight of Wands. Yeah, so your challenge is having faith that you can take this on. Your challenge is having faith that you can do it. Your challenge is having faith that you can get through this next year, because it's difficult for you to stay where you are. And so you are meant to start to move, start to realign, start to reassess. If you have not already reassessed where you are, then it's time for you to assess that and move on. And any sort of comparative or comparison that you're doing, or like if you're relating yourself to others, but not in a way that contributes to your motives or your creative inspiration, then in a manner where you're blocking yourself, where you're seeing others, for example, as more successful than you are, as as they get older, they accomplish more and they have more. As I get older, I don't have anything to show. Let's see. Wow, we have the 7 of Cups. I have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. I know I'm not showing you guys here. The 8 of Cups with the Knight of Wands. So a lot of Sagittarius energy. So more of this, have faith in your dreams. More of you having a vision, having a plan, or perhaps you're having trouble with deciding on whether you do want to take on this program or like learn something new. Yes, Saturn is saying yes, you should learn something new. Sometimes I don't want to be so like absolute, but sometimes yes, the energy comes out where like the Knight of Cups, like this is something you're very passionate about. This is something underlying. Like, can it come out? Can it? It's like it's trying to come out of you. And yes, it's you looking at all your choices and determining what's right and knowing where you want to take, where you want to go, where the road you want to take, but then not actually taking it right, because we have the Devil here, like something keeps you stuck, or something keeps you unmotivated, or something keeps you in this detrimental space. And then we have the Princess of Swords, so it's a more airy component. Yeah, like clearing out the mind. How can you it's like, are you looking at others too much and comparing yourself too much? Are you being watched over and you need to speak up and basically remove yourself from this kind of vigilant power play, where you're being kind of put in a position where you're made to feel smaller than you are, made to feel lesser than you are. How can you burst out of this? You're not really confined. You have all of the creative energy. You have a lot of voice. You have a lot of power in your voice. Maybe you are a Sagittarius or an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or maybe you are a Capricorn, or maybe you have Pisces and Scorpio placements. I think you'll start to see a lot of this unfold over the next 2 weeks. I think you'll start to see a lot of this unfold over the next 6 weeks. I think right now you're contemplating and you're coming back to your confidence, okay? Libra and Taurus, Venus overall, right? Let's see. I did want to pull some of these value cards. How fun is this? I hope everyone's having a good, you're going into Empress mode here. Sorry, this one flew out. We do have passion, attractiveness, solitude, and genuineness. Yeah, I think so. Over the next few weeks, there is a reason. You're declaring a lot of independence, but right now you're more in this passion, attractiveness, being honest with yourself, taking a time out. All of this is great because you're going to come out refreshed and ready to roll, okay? Ready to roll out your next steps. You're going to independence. You're working towards it. You're working towards unraveling yourself from a lot of, it may be mindsets, it may be emotional kind of landscapes where you put yourself in. Then it's like you already have all the guts, the glory. You're like feeling like I'm a little too old to take that class. Well, no, you're not. I'm a little too young to be in that group. No, you're not. I'm a little too on this path. I'm more on this path, so I can't cross over to that path. Yeah, you can actually. I was asked to pull from, I haven't pulled from the Ambison's Orien's Tarot. It's a very fiery, sunny, animal based tarot. So, I knew there was a reason why I wanted to pull from the Alchemy. I'm just laughing to myself because I'm being asked to pull. So the Moonology spread is the one that I wanted to do, and then Spirit asked me to pull from Alchemy and from the values. And from this tarot, so here I am. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, for the highest light, ancient and wise ancestors. You are, so yeah, you are in an alchemical state. You are in the process of leaving one arena to the next, okay? And it can be very transitory. As I have the Two of Wands, it can be very transitory, okay? Wow, so the Ace of Wands came out. The Four of Wands came out. Okay. And then the Tower. Okay. And then the Two of Wands. Okay. So you're afraid. But there's more than enough passion that you're just holding in. Are you going to let this moment kind of slip by? Okay, can you take a different approach than what you've been doing? After you come out of this sort of solitude moment, okay, it's great that you're taking time out to clear your mind, because it looks like there's enough passion. It looks like you've culminated all of your emotions into this, and now you're feeling out of sorts because you haven't actually taken the steps to it, okay? But now you're looking and redefining your steps, okay? With the Nine of Wands, you're tired of doing on that front what you want to do. What you actually want to do is go from being tired to working on that to being excited and being more creative in this new arena that you want to go to. It does show me like you're leaving, you're flying away. So I have the dragonfly. I have that beta fish. I have that raven, and I have the I always forget what they're called, but they are the the magpie ones. Yes, we have the lovers at the bottom of the deck. You're coming to, don't count yourself out, okay? So this is the reason why the Alchemy card came out, because you're determining what's holding you back, what's been holding you back, where do you declare that others are correct when it comes to them determining your path, okay? Where is it where they stifle you? You have enough creative energy, creative power, creative vision, okay? You are stable regardless. Like, you do not allow this to get you down. You do not allow the path to get you down, but you are afraid of making that big change and making that big flip. It's sort of like a 180. It's like doing that crossover, like a whole new, like a refresh, what do they call it? A makeover, like a whole life makeover, right? Here we are with the Two of Wands. Finally, it's like a big decision, a big life choice, a big movement for you. We love to see it. I love to see. So yes, determine your shadow aspects that hold you down, that hold you back. Determine why you're not speaking up. Determine why you're not going on this path. Determine why you want to stay on the path versus going on the path. Or will you take that new road and new project and new exciting... It does give me like creative project, but then it does then I do get that there are courses of study or like a program or something that you want to take, that you want to embark on, that you want to spend time on, so that it's like the building blocks, right? Like, you have to build up to it, but you have every right, and you're not starting at zero or like at square one or anything like that. It's very much like you are manifesting this. You're realizing that this is possible. The less energy you're giving out right now, the better, because you're conserving all of that to determine if you are going to take the next step. And I believe that you are. It shows me here that you are, that you're going to perhaps even leave a space, leave a home, leave a career, leave a job. And we have the Two. Thank you so much. We have the Two of Pentacles, okay? So we have we have 2-2. Cool. Yes, 2 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, and 2 of Cups. Someone around you's it's not really working out for you, okay? Yeah, someone's taking you away from. I have the 2 of Cups in reverse and the 5 of Swords in upright, okay? We don't want to see that. We want you to move away from it, okay? Yep. Scorpio, I'm also getting Pisces here, and then Aquarius, okay? So Aquarius, Pisces, or Scorpio. Like someone, someone is offering you very little. Someone is like taking you off your path. Someone is not allowing you to see your path clearly. Whoops, sorry about that. Yes. Then we have 11, okay? We have the 4 of Wands, and then we have Justice, 11. So please take according steps, right? Like, the way to bring balance is possibly by removing yourself from the situation or asking whoever is in your way and blocking you to remove themselves, okay? You're tired of tending to that, okay? See, I have from Justice and the King of Cups to the Queen of Cups, okay? So, again, with the Cancer card, it may be that someone in your family with the Moon card is just holding you back. Not allowing you to see clearly, okay? Not in balance. Wow. Okay, so I mean, you've got these big decisions to make as far as like telling someone to back off. And then here we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So back to the confirmation from the Hermetic Tarot. This person is a block. This person is hindering you. This person is not allowing you to pour your energy where you want to pour it. You're in this conservation mode because you're alchemizing. This is the time when you must accordingly establish your next steps and how you will handle the situation, okay? So that you're no longer stuck, so that you can move away and shed away and receive your karmic justice on your new path, so that you can be on your new path, so that you can be on your new way. You're manifesting all of this. Don't allow anyone to hold you back from this. Wow. Or seems like you're in the midst of declaring an independence, a separation away from whoever it is that's bogging you down, holding you back, not allowing you to flourish. I honor your path. I honor your vision. I send you a lot of love, a lot of light, a lot of protective white light. Please, oh yes, I did want to read the Alchemy. The Uncreated, right? All right, card number 43. The Unconceived, the seed of the seed. There was a time when everyone you know was not yet born, when every city was yet to be named, when your favorite song was yet to be sung. Such is the energy of Increatum. This card indicates the subtle but profound force that summons all that will be into existence. This most sacred of formulas cannot be manufactured, contained, bought, or sold. It is the pure intelligence of creation pulsing at the door of reality. Its timing is precise and it is happening now. Do not delay. Send an invitation to the uncreated. Allow it to formulate and gestate. Soon a sketch, a map, or a name will draw itself upon your mind. Envision and believe The architecture of the future is within you. All ground is fertile. Life begets life. The desire pulls the uncreated into creation. The alchemist believes in what's to come, in answers and solutions not yet imagined for themselves and the world. When this card appears, it is a potent time to create and conceive. Even if you feel you are starting from scratch, begin anyway. That's pretty cool there. I like that. That's awesome. Alright, keep it so lit. I honor y'all. Again, I'll be back very soon with more messages. Have a very happy full moon in Leo. We are on our way to the Lunar New Year, which is very exciting. Please take care, and I'll be back with more messages.